5 ways Edward Elric is an underrated protagonist, and 5 reasons he is overrated. That's interesting. Just contradicts each other, but okay. So I guess that if you can find 5 that he's not and 5 that he is, does that mean they cancel out and he's just good? Unique character design. I do like his character design. But is this underrated? Yes. Overrated. He's obnoxious. So he has a personality? Crazy. Ed Elric may have been a breath of fresh air to the shonen world, but there are still traits of his personality that make him a typical shonen protagonist. He can be very obnoxious, can be seen talking back to his superiors, Mustang, being a loudmouth, and throwing tantrums. Well, yeah, he doesn't want to be a government dog. Ed's hilarious. He do be funny. Overrated, impulsive. So you just want him to be a boring character, CBR. You just want him to be boring. Got it. Genius level intellect. He do be smart. His brother, What the fuck is that? Classic CBR. Quality. I just don't understand the takes. How does that make him overrated? You want him just to one-punch everyone? Do you want him to be super strong and stronger than his brother? That doesn't make him a bad character. If Edward Elric was One Punch Man and defeated everyone with one blow, he would be underrated. Fucking dumb. It's like, I feel bad because the guy who wrote this was probably like his boss is like, hey, I need 10 more top 10 lists by the end of the day or you're fired. And he's like, okay, I'm just gonna write some bullshit. And that's what happens. Underrated, his main objective. You mean the plot being good? Hell yeah, bro. Overrated, too temperamental. I think him getting mad is part of what makes him funny. So he's underrated because he's funny. But one of the things that makes him funny is when he gets mad in comedic ways. And that makes him overrated. It makes sense if you don't think about it. Underrated. He's relatable. Woohoo, yeah. He's just like me, guys. I could make a transmutation circle by clapping. Overrated arrogance. Again, there is no denying that Edward Elric is smart, but sometimes that could be to his detriment. The Elric brother teases Mustang for being afraid of Scar. Mustang is just being practical. He knows Scar is a very dangerous man. Yes, it is smart to tread lightly when dealing with him, but also letting him roll around is probably not a smart thing either. Tell me a main protagonist who isn't at least slightly arrogant. Shinji.
What?
Are you whining already?
But I haven't even said anything!
Shut up, Shinji, and get in the goddamn car!
Characters that lack confidence. This is just unfortunate. Something that makes him a little bit more complex and intriguing is what makes him a bad character, according to this article. You'd love to see it. CBR anime. That's all we're going to type in. 5 reasons why you should watch the anime and 5 reasons you should read the manga instead. You know what? This is going to be a good article. Because the music is one of the reasons I agree watching the anime for One Piece is good. Because something like the Going Merry moment, or a lot of the sad scenes with Robin and Nami early on, and that walk to Arlong Park afterwards, after the Nami moment, just hit different in the anime. So that's a good reason to watch the anime. Read the manga, the pacing, that's also true. Watch the anime, the filler? Wait, how can you fuck up this article? This is the easiest article. First of all, Foxy isn't filler. 2, the Foxy arc is way better in the manga. And 3, for the most part, 99% of the filler in the anime suck. So no, that's not a positive. That is a negative. Read the manga. No filler. Woo! Yeah, baby. It just lets us go back and forth and contradict ourselves over and over again. One of the reasons you should read the manga is the pacing. Because the anime has filler and slow pacing. One of the reasons you should watch the anime is the filler. One of the reasons you should read the manga. No filler. What? What is this fucking article? Was this written by a 7-year-old? Watch the anime. The animation is pretty meh 90% of the time. You know what? In Wano's great. Wano's animation's fantastic. So are they recommending like, hey, read the manga in the beginning and then swap to the anime because it gets better? I don't really get it. Read the manga. The art! Ah, yes, the art. Fuck me, man. Dude, this is so fucking dumb. Yes, the art is really good. I agree, and that's one of the reasons you should read the manga. I agree. Watch the anime, the voice acting. It's just like, bro, they just take anything that makes an anime It's like, yes, to create an anime, we must use animation and voice acting and music. And those are some of the reasons you should watch the anime. This is so fucking dumb. I do think the voice acting, funny enough, for both the sub and the dub, is quite good for One Piece. I struggled to transition for a lot of anime. You go from having these badass voice actors, then they make characters sound like this, and then Goku's like, Ohayou gozaimasu! Like, it fucking sounds like, it literally voiced by a girl, I'm pretty sure. It's like, how did Goku go from sounding 45 to a 13-year-old girl in high school? And that's something that One Piece does well, and a lot of anime does a little bit more poorly. But if you started with the dub, it's like, this dude has a badass voice. And it's the same thing in reverse. If you start with the sub and try to swap to a dub, it's like, they sound so different. But One Piece is pretty similar, a lot of the voice acting, which I appreciate. Read the manga. It's further along. Yes, this is fucking amazing. This is the best article I've ever written. That's why you should read the manga. That's why I read the manga. Watch the anime. The new quality. As said earlier, yes, it gets better later on, the animation. I would hope so after 25 fucking years. Read the manga. It is straight from Oda himself. Goda himself. I hope you guys fucking enjoyed. Subscribe on YouTube. I'm going to be uploading this shit on YouTube. I'm going to try to do this again.